Hello, my people. Well done. Good day to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for joining me on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift. We've been talking about life. That's what Daily Mind Shift is all about. Helping you manage your daily life by managing your thought process. I believe so strongly that your mind dictates your life. So if you get your mind in the game, it's easier for you to manage your life. So on today's episode, I will talk a little bit about finances, but I will approach it as I always do from the angle of mindset, because I believe our mindset dictates, like I said before, how we are. Who we are is as a result of our mindset. Remember the famous quote, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So today, we will anchor today's episode on this statement. Poor thinking habits makes people poor. Poor thinking habits makes people poor. I want you to think about that for a moment. Is it possible, which I believe it is, that your level of being broke or being poor is as a result of your thinking habits? It's as a result of what is going on in your mind. It's as a result of how you are thinking. I've done an episode before that asked the question, how are you thinking today? And I will ask again, how are you thinking today? Poor thinking habits makes people poor. So we will explore this statement further. I believe and I know for sure that we all have a set of beliefs, our attitudes, habits, that influence our daily decisions, that influence our daily actions. Our thinking patterns determine how we perceive the world. That's why they are important. The way you think is the way you see the world. The way the world is not that is not why you are thinking the way you are thinking. The way you are thinking influences the way you see and perceive the world, and eventually it influences the choices that you eventually make. The way we think can be the difference between our success and our failure. It definitely can be the difference between our wealth and poverty. Poor thinking habits are like a chain that keeps people stuck in their current financial state. It keeps them stuck. It creates limiting beliefs that hold people back and prevent them from taking advantage of opportunities that is all around them. So we will consider some poor thinking habits that I believe contributes to financial struggle. Oh, believe me, I know whenever I struggle is as a result of one or two of this thinking. So I'm talking to you as I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself as I'm talking to you. So we will talk about scarcity mindset. That is the belief that resources are limited. When you believe that resources are limited and that you can never have enough because it is with some set of people, that is a poor thinking habit that you need to deal with. There is abundance everywhere. There is abundance everywhere. I always, when the first time I came in contact with the mindset of there is abundance everywhere, I did not believe it also. I thought, what the hell is this one talking about? How can there be abundance everywhere and I'm this broke? How can there be abundance everywhere and I'm this sick? How can there be abundance everywhere and I am struggling to make one or two ends meet? The question is, the statement rather, is there is abundance everywhere. And when you dissociate the word, when you see and interpret that particular statement from the angle of abundance alone and not attach any other thing to it, you will discover that it is true. Abundance means surplus. Abundance means quantity, having limitless quantity of things. So when you hear the word abundance, even if it is abundance of poverty, there is abundance everywhere. Abundance of riches, yes, there is abundance everywhere. If you enter the desert land, what do you see? Abundance of sand. If you get into the Amazon, you will see abundance of vegetation, abundance of water, abundance of lack, abundance of plenty. There is abundance everywhere. Now the question is, what type of abundance are you experiencing? but that you are experiencing scarcity. No, you might be experiencing scarcity of something, but not abundance, not scarcity of the other. There is abundance. That is the foundation of dealing with scarcity mindset. Knowing that there is abundance of everything, whether it is poverty, whether it is death, whether it is being alive, whether it is riches, there is abundance. That is the foundation. The moment you accept that, the next phase is now to know, okay, since there is abundance of everywhere, but I'm only experiencing the negative side of abundance, now I will get myself off and find a way to experience the positive side of abundance. But there is abundance everywhere. So scarcity mindset, it doesn't make sense. The belief that resources are limited doesn't make sense, because the resources are not limited. They might be limited to you, but they are not limited. Do you understand? The mindset that there is not enough for everyone is a lie. Oh, it's a lie. Just Google how many foods are being destroyed in the United States. You'll be shocked. Even though people are dying of hunger in Somalia, Kenya, or some other places in the world, even in Nigeria here. But the fact remains that tonight, someone in Nigeria, like millions of families in Nigeria, will throw away food that they did not finish. There is abundance. There is enough for everyone, enough love for everyone, enough health for everyone. So scarcity mindset doesn't make sense. This mindset can lead you to fear of taking risks. It can lead you to fear of making investment, and that will lead you to missing opportunity. Poor thinking habit causes and makes people poor. The first one is scarcity mindset. The second poor thinking mindset is lack of financial education, which is a common problem among many people. Individuals don't understand how money works, and they refuse to even learn. They struggle to make informed decisions, and they even stop learning. They don't even want to go and learn. They said, I'm just like that. I'm not interested. Oh, you are not interested in learning how money works, and you are interested in making money? If you make money, you will lose it. And the people that you lose it to are the people that are interested in learning how money works. So, and that is a poor thinking habit, a poor thinking mindset that, oh, I don't understand how money works and I don't think I can. Another negative attitude towards wealth and money habit. It's another thing is a negative attitude towards money. It can take the form of believing that money is evil, or that wealthy people are so greedy. There are some wealthy people that are greedy, and there are some poor people that are very, very greedy, even though they are poor. In their poverty, you will see the greed in them. Do you understand? This belief can create a mental barrier, and it will prevent you from pursuing financial success. So these are the poor thinking. I will just talk about that a little bit, because I will soon wind this episode to a close. This poor thinking habit creates a self-perpetuating circle of poverty. It leads people to feel powerless, so they feel trapped in their financial situation. Are you trapped in your financial situation? Check your thinking, because poor thinking habit makes people poor. So check your thinking. The first thing I will say you should adopt to promote financial success and to help your thinking is challenge all limiting beliefs. Challenge those limiting beliefs in your mind and replace them with empowering ones. If, for example, instead of believing that resources are limited, like I explained before, choose to believe there are always opportunities available to you, that you will always have surplus, that you will never lack something. It will not take you anything to believe that. It won't take you anything to believe that. It will only take you your willingness and your belief system and your faith. You so much believe in your poverty. Why not use that faith to believe that it is possible for you to make all the money in the world and be wealthy and be healthy and have surplus? And also prioritize financial education. Learn, read books on personal finance. Attend seminars, all right? Seek out people that will advise you. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube is your school. Go there and learn. With knowledge comes empowerment and the ability to make better decisions. So finally, let me say this. Shift your focus to opportunities and abundance rather than scarcity. Instead of you dwelling on what you lack, can you look for opportunities to create wealth? Can you look for opportunities to build your financial resources? Poor thinking habit will hold you back, because it has the ability to hold people back and limit their financial potential. Awareness, education, shifting your mindset, like I said before, will help you. Do you understand me? So do this, and your surplus will be abundant. Thank you. We'll talk later.